Hello everybody, this is very different than my usual content, but I'm gonna be trying to make Best Virginia as well, you'll see what I make it as. So, as you can see, I'm recruiting my army right now, and if it seems that I don't have a script, it's because I don't. It's my first video like this, but my main goal was to get population and economy growth. Those are two things you always want in Age of History run. I'm doing this on Sandbox, by the way, because I'm a noob, and I suck. Plus, this was my first time playing on the phone. I usually play on a computer. But at this point, I had no clue what to do. And so I decided to take out probably our biggest enemy, which is Virginia. And, well, you'll learn the justification of why I did this later. But, as you can see, I got pretty mad because, well, I could declare war, but as I did, I knew what to do because I've played this game a lot and the strategy carries over. Cool trick I learned is conscript, which if you know how to do that, you already know why it's good. But always make sure to conscript and it makes it easier. And as you can see, my armies face little resistance because the Virginians absolutely suck. And we actually wreck them. Like, pretty bad. Like, imagine losing that badly. Could never be me. But anyways, we start to charge them. And, well, it's looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. But what really sucks is sorta what I decided to do next, which you'll see in about, like, a couple of seconds, probably. As you can see, maybe thinking, well, isn't Best Virginia just Virginia taking over West Virginia or vice versa and putting an end to the West at the end of West Virginia, or at the beginning of West Virginia? Oh my gosh, brother, stupid. But I decided to make this a bit of a challenge and take over Maryland, which if you played this game before, you have PTSD probably from seeing Maryland somehow recruit like around 10,000 troops out of nowhere. Real story. Like, I invaded them once as like a huge West Virginian empire, and I got wrecked. But hopefully that won't happen. As you can see, the petty little Marylandians? Okay, I don't know what to call them. States are weird, bruh. As you can see, we wreck them, and then Kentucky's next. And here's my main issue with this game. Peace treaties. Yeah, sure, they're fun and all, but, if I take over a country, why can't I just have it all? Seriously, bruh. And you can set the truce down, or you can put the truce down for 30 turns, but I forgot to do that. But you take Maryland nonetheless. As you can see, probably wondering when's Kentucky. Well, first we gotta, sort of kill every Virginian. And, well, we gotta move on to Kentucky. As you can see, I don't know what I'm doing here. First time playing on phone, that's probably what. And, oh, that's when I ended the recording, so, I kinda went outside for a bit, because it was thundering, and I'm sort of in Virginia right now, and if you know anything about Virginia, it doesn't rain a lot. I was burning to death inside, so I decided to go outside. As you can see, preparing the armies, and I kind of just stood there for a second, don't really know what I was doing. It was kind of stupid of me. As you can see, I pay no mind to the fact that Kentucky has barely any troops. So I decide, hey, it'd be a good idea if I raised as many troops as I can. Yeah, it's kind of stupid. I only needed like a couple. Luckily, I didn't have to invade anywhere else besides Virginia, which was already weakened after the war. And if you're looking at the same place I am, you'll realize how straight American borders are. I know it sounds like I have nothing else to say, but that's because I probably should have done a time lapse, but that would make the video probably only 2 minutes long. See, strategy I always knew was, instead of attacking one place, if you're gonna attack two, you should. Which is a pretty easy, pretty easy thing to know. As you can see, Kentucky Fried Chicken is no more. And another problem I have with this game is, you know how cool it would be if there were counties instead? Because look how ugly that border with Ohio looks, sorta. Now, if you're wondering why I did this challenge in the first place, it's because earlier, my team, the Wheeling Nailers, lost to the Norfolk Admirals. So to get my revenge, I figured, why not just take over the state of Virginia? That seems like a pretty good fix, doesn't it? And if you said no, then I'm about to find your address. See, I have an IP tracker of everyone who watches this video. I have your address, your IP address, and your social security number. I'm sure you live in Richmond, Jeff. I have your credit card information, Jeff. I know you live with your brother named Michael, Jeff. As you can see, my idiot aw decides, hey, why don't I just ignore the fact that Virginia sort of just kind of, just casually took over sort of part of their land again. It's really my land, because obviously there can only be one Virginia, and that's Best Virginia, aka West Virginia. So, I hope you like this video, and this is my first time doing it. I'll probably get better, but as you can see, this is my first video on this. I'm more of a music dude, so it probably makes sense if you've seen my content before. But hopefully you'll subscribe. You don't have to. If you don't like the video, feel free to let me know and give me some constructive criticism. Alright, thanks.